And
Welcome back to the locker room, episode 78. Kenny's fucking out to lunch. Repping the polar bear hat though, kind of fuck with that.
Oh,
yeah, not too bad. I mean, what you been up to? What's happening in down south, way down yonder?
well, by myself right now. JT just went home to Maryland. I ain't really been doing shit.
For Christmas?
I've been chilling. I'm off Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I get to chill with the family. But funny story. My day started fantastic. I get to work and about fucking 10 minutes into there, I realize I gotta take a piss. I had my cup of coffee on the way there. Fucking unzip my pants, go to zip it back up, zipper breaks in my hand.
I thought you were gonna say your dick got caught in the zipper.
No. I had to go home and change my fucking pants. So I was on.
Wait, so did you have to go home to change your pants?
Yeah, walking around with my fly open for 7.5 hours.
Walking around with a little sack hanging out.
Yeah, like my boss was like, "Do you have to go home?" And I was like, "Unless you want some little kids."
Right. Ask a little kid, "Hey, you need a piece of gum? Stretch it out."
Oh, what's that? Yeah, what's that?
Is it on the company dollar you have to drive home too?
No, I had to clock out.
Oh, that's ass. That's the downside there.
Yeah, used it as like my lunch and stayed a little bit later.
Damn, that's not ideal.
No, but you know, great start. But yeah, what about you boys?
Cody and I got a hockey game later, but we're not playing each other. We're going to Northwell. We got games at the same time. Next week we play each other.
Yeah, we do play each other next week.
That'll be fun. I just got JT to sign up for roller down here.
Hell yeah.
When's the last time he's fucking ripped it around?
The championship game.
That's like 4 years ago.
I touched ice, dude.
Almost 3.
I believe it like that too. Fuck it.
That's nuts.
Roller hockey.
My buddies from South Carolina hockey team text me. They're like, "Oh, we having a beer after the game. Like, we need to come back down and play some games." I don't know. Maybe we put together a tournament team. We go to like Charleston or something.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
But
tournament team, get on my team is bad for you. Like, you're paying.
Yeah, not bad. There's a roller tournament I was invited to. I used to play roller in Fort Lauderdale. And they're like pickup, and this guy's like, "Yo, like it was like me and my buddy from beer league. We just like go there sometimes." He's like, "We need you to come with us. We're playing in Naples. There's that tournament that Pat Maroon always does." He's like, Pat Maroon fucking beats the brakes on us. Beats the brakes off us.
Fucking dirty.
Yeah, my buddy from work, he was showing me like one of his best friends, like a pro roller player, and he plays with Maroon a lot in the summers. Yeah. And he said he went to Maroon's house like after a game in Tampa. He's like, bro, he's actually just like, he never grew up. Like, he just was like fucking, the house is just full of like booze. Like, there's like fucking, the fridge is like no food in it. He's like, he lives in a frat house. It's like fucking like horns from like, not deer, like not horns. What do you call it? Like deer, like antlers. It's like fucking antlers and fucking beer. And it's the whole thing. He's like a golf cart. They're ripping around Tampa. Like, he just is just ripping beers with the boys all day long. Golfing, puck, and beers. Like, true beauty. But pretty funny. I had some fucking random shit happen to me today. I don't know. You guys anything good on your end before I jump to my shenanigans over the last week or so?
Nah, I was at the mall today and they didn't sand their parking lot too well. I was trying to slip and fall and get a lawsuit. Fuck those idiots.
Bro, is it a shit show? It must have been so crowded.
No, it wasn't even that bad. You want to know what the shit show was? It's that I go to Macy's looking for a specific lipstick shade for my mother for Christmas.
For his mom.
Little backstory for the people. Little backstory for the people on the podcast. My mom is a pain in the ass for Christmas. Like, no matter what I buy her, she doesn't like anyways. So here I am killing myself trying to get like a certain shade of lipstick. And I go to Neiman Marcus, Macy's, Bloomingdale's.
What color you to get?
Sephora. Like nude rendezvous. Some fucking bullshit.
What color is it? Like, is that pink or red?
Nah, I don't know, man. It's some words I can't pronounce. I got a picture of it, yeah. I got a picture of it on my phone, and there I am in like 8 different stores can't find it. And then I walk out of Neiman Marcus and I almost die in the parking lot. And I was like, I look over at my pops. He's like, all right, you slip over at Neiman Marcus. I'll slip in front of Macy's. He's like, we can split the cash. I was like, all right. I was like, that's not such a bad deal. I was like, I could use a little extra cash in the wallet anyway.
Oh my god. I was to say too, we ran into each other. They were at Bright Eye. And I was like, yo, you want to grab a beer at Bright Eye? And so we run into these two. The first thing I see is like Liveback Fish. I'm like, yo! I just run over. It's so funny. Yeah, had a couple beers. They're not bagels. They're beers, like bagels, right? It's like plain bagels one.
Plain bagels one. They had this, I don't know, they had this fucking weird beer that they like put a brown sugar rim on. It was not my favorite.
Was it pumpkin?
Nah, but who the fuck wants sugar?
Yeah, it was like a
sugar
Christmas
rim
one.
on a beer.
Girls
Hey,
do.
this isn't a fucking margarita.
No.
Yeah.
We didn't know. How would you know ahead of
I got shafted, to be honest. She's like sugar rim, and I just felt like I had to. I was like, I guess, sure. She kind of backed me into a corner there.
Yeah, am I supposed to say no? For the sugar anyway, you might as well get it.
Right,
That's true.
Yeah,
Sugar, you dropped your name tag.
use a little sugar, yeah, right.
Yo, I went to Costco today. There wasn't a spot to park. I had to park on the side street nearby. It was an absolute circus. Like, just so nuts.
Fuck
Like,
Costco.
we're like fucking, we grabbed the boxes from the shopping cart and we're hopping the fence at Costco to go to our thing.
You got a Costco membership?
Yeah, you want to hop in the car?
No, they're really cracking down over there. I used my mom's card the other day to go get some, like 2 cases of water. And yo, they got the, remember in the high school that they had the scanner for your ID?
For like lunch?
For like lunch, and a picture of your face came up. So I'm in Costco and there's some geezer. I'm talking like World War II veteran level geezer, like at the door checking IDs. And I'm just, smile and wave, boys. Walking through, scan my card, scan my card. Nothing happens, he lets me right through. And then everything's fine. I'm in the store, I'm doing my shopping. I'm like, fuck it. While I'm here, I might as well get a rotisserie chicken, get a couple other things. I'm in the self-checkout lineup. And what my mom didn't tell me was she gave me an expired Costco card.
Oh, they banged you.
So it didn't scan through at the thing. And then I'm at the register and they bring over the fucking Costco police, the manager, the assistant manager, the fucking Costco jail warden. They brought in the whole armada of Costco troops in.
Did you have to go to the holding cell?
No, but they were like, sir, you can't shop here. Yeah, in the new South Park episodes, like when Mr. Garrison's like trying to be Donald Trump and like anything someone will say to him, he's like, no, you're wrong. Like I just told one of those in Costco. They were like, sir, this isn't you on the card. I was like, it's not you on the card. Fuck you. Yeah, but moral of the story, you got the Costco Gestapo cracking down over there. It's getting out of hand, man.
Oh my god.
I just needed a
chicken. All my fucking money. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Your money's no good there.
Unreal. Right. My money's green. Not a Costco.
Well, they make the money on the membership. That's why they're so hard about it. Like they don't upcharge on the product so that they can offer.
Yeah, but it's like whack. Like it's his mom's card. He can't use his mom's.
Yeah. Card. No, I think same with Trace.
And it's not like I just got my mom's card and I'm like out there just going shopping for myself. Like my mom's like, oh, yo, go to the fucking supermarket for me. Like it's not like I'm double dipping for 2 households.
Yeah. No, it should be one per household. Like if it matches your ID. Like it's like, yo, come on now. Like there's no reason.
Like what if the card holder was just had surgery? They can't leave the house or something.
Yeah.
Moral of the story: you could just bitch them out.
It's like you should get like the beat pack. You get like the family pack.
Great at that.
If you really want some, if you really want some, you can just still get it.
I was like golfing at the par 3 in Lido. I just paid for fucking parking. Now I gotta pay $17 to play 9 holes.
Right.
The fucking young girl's like, just go.
She's like, just go. You know what, kid? I don't have the headspace for this. Right. Most people don't. Funny. I mean, think about it. Like this Costco Gestapo's making what, like $19 an hour to sit there. Like they're not concerned with arguing with me. And the ones that are, it's like, all right, like go get a girlfriend or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Speaking, we need to find some ourselves.
Yeah. You know any spots to go buy some chicks? Because
Buy
if
some
there was a
shit.
store, it'd be fine. There's no like.
Why not just bro? You can't just
No,
buy.
I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying.
I mean, you basically did. You were like, if there's a store I could buy one at.
Yeah, but I go to like Barnes and Noble. I go to Target. Like I go to Trader. I'm out there looking for the good ones at the good spots.
I was saying we should pregame like Saturday afternoon, Trader Joe's.
Yeah, bro. I went to Target the other day Christmas shopping. I was like, fuck, I gotta come here more often. Walking around.
Right. I was in Sephora and I felt the same way. I was like, do I just need to start buying makeup? Like,
yo,
sounds dumb. Like, oh my God, a makeup store. There's chicks there. Like, yeah, there are chicks in makeup stores. I swear.
We're wondering.
I swear.
Not a lot of guys either.
No.
Good ratio. Good ratio.
I'll tell you what, there were some fellas who looked like they had, a little duct tape. You know what I'm talking about?
Page and a catch.
Yeah.
Yo, the Costco lady for liquor at checkout, she like asked me for like, what's your birthday? And I told her it. And she's like, can I see your ID? I was like, sure. She's like, oh, like you said 02. I was like, well, I said 01. And the manager
02 would be fine though.
Yeah, the manager's like, oh, by the way, 02 is fine too. Like this is the manager came to the cashier, and she's like, oh, bro, this chick, also geezer, gold sparkly lip gloss. Like I don't know which one. She's like, red, gold sparkles. Yeah, we'll go with gold sparkles. Like, do you just hit a certain age and just like zero fucks are given anymore? You're like, what can I get away with? Like you turn like 70, you're like, let's see what we can get away with this time.
Yeah, and honestly, I hope all the podcast listeners like do take offense to this. Like, if you work at Costco, like there's got to be some requirement on the job application that you just have to be fucking dumber than spit or over 75 years old. Like it's one or the other, because I've never had a good customer service experience at Costco. Everyone there either looks like, they're 95 or they didn't pass a middle school IQ test.
I think the funniest is the people that like at the checkout, they check with the receipt.
Yeah.
And they're like counting. It's like, oh, is that 17? It's like 1, 2, 3. Like, really? Is it exactly 7? Like, we can guesstimate here. I didn't steal fucking.
Some people do steal. Like, I mean, I'm not saying I do.
I mean, they check every time. I mean,
nobody's
hard to steal Costco, I think. Just like Bill Burr's a bit like about like the self checkout. He's like, oh, I messed up. Oh, dang, fire me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely not guilty of doing the self checkout at Walmart a bunch of times and paying for toilet paper only,
walking out with a PS5.
He's like, yeah,
full shopping cart.
I drove here. I shopped. Now you want me to check out too? And what? No, I made a mistake. Like it's like,
right.
Fuck.
I mean,
I'm not on the clock here.
Yeah, this is terrible.
We'll get like a self checkout discount.
Yeah, like I just did the work for you, buddy. Like
job.
Right. No, it's my favorite. I gotta vent about it. I was at the fucking store the other day, right? I can't remember what store it was, and they turned the damn tablet around at me at the thing, and they're trying to make me give them a tip. Like, oh, excuse me, I gotta tip you for doing your fucking job.
But then they look away too. They're like,
right, like there's a spot.
I can one up you with that.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I went to an Islanders game like last week, and they got it's like a market. So like the beer's in the fridge. So like I go up I'm with Kieran, my boy Kieran, and like we get the beer out of the fridge. We walk it up to the people checking us out, flip the thing around. How much would you like to tip? And it started at 22%.
Yeah, like,
and I'm like,
I
just walked in here. I went to the fridge and got my own beer. And you want me to give you fucking $6?
And then like guilt you into it. You're like, if I hit no, like, am I a cheap fuck?
No, yeah. I pressed no. I was like, you did no work.
Probably $12 for that beer anyway.
Yeah,
right. Way more. It's like $20 beer.
Right, like you guys all know me.
Yeah, they want me to pay. They want me to pay $26 for a beer so I can tip them.
Where is this?
UBS. Yeah. It's like $20 for the beer, and then it because it's 22%.
I'll go to this place, Code Chicken. Shout out Code Chicken in Hartford if there's any Hartford listeners out here. I'll go to this place, Code Chicken. It's actually called Bird Code. I lied. But Bird Code, yeah, they started that shit at Bird Code in like 2019, 2018. And I would always say to myself, like, why am I tipping you for clicking an iPad and saying, yes, I want a chicken sandwich with no mayonnaise? Like, how does that justify tipping you $5?
No, I understand like the
Tipping
delivery. Like
culture
when
is
someone
out
goes
of
and delivers your
control.
food,
Yeah, you tip
that
them.
makes
They brought
sense.
it-
Yeah.
they brought
You
it to you.
tip your delivery driver. Your
Yeah.
delivery driver,
Yeah.
That's totally
and your
different.
cashier, right? Cashier gets fucking paid to be a cashier. What are we
Yeah.
doing?
We're not allowed to accept tips at food line, like cashiers, or even
Good.
like people doing like the lottery and stuff. Like people will come in like win like $500 off the scratch off and try and throw like the girl behind the counter $20. Not saying they don't take it every once in a while, but you know,
I mean, they should.
you're supposed to. So,
Taking that shit every
I
time.
take cash.
yeah,
10
I
times.
tell them like, just don't let me see it. I don't give a fuck.
Charlie was saying that. Charlie, weren't you saying something like that? That you like at work, they were giving you tips?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's including the shit. Like,
So we got him, boys.
on camera saying,
A little bit of inside
got 'em.
trading going on. No big deal.
That's funny.
Yeah?
Yeah. No,
Looks at the camera and goes, no. I didn't even say where you work, so you're fine.
Where'd you work?
No, that's pretty funny.
I mean, I just said that I only pay for toilet paper in the Walmart self-checkout. So I think he's all right.
Bro, the episodes like
I'm not incriminating myself here.
of Kenny and I, like back in the day, would be like we'd get pummeled at the bar and just like, especially me, I'd expose like the worst stories ever. Like
Oh
what the
my
fuck
god.
did Jared do last night?
Like trying to take body shots off a guy.
That didn't happen.
No,
I
you were
was that
saying
guy.
you wanted instead of like a cart guy, and
Cart
that you would
guy.
take shots off
It's
him.
right up his alley.
Last
No,
time I was
no,
on a
well,
pod,
the
old
pods
dude
ago
I
that I was
saw,
on,
dude.
you were saying that.
I didn't say I wanted that. I said there was a cart guy at Palm Beach National that would just drive around and
Got you
just
fired up.
he would just give free tequila shots
fired
down the
up.
That's what I'm
course.
saying.
Jared's
Jared's
taking
taking
You were
Guy.
walking 15th tee box fully bricked up, waiting for that car guy to come with a little tequila, man.
Yeah. Hands off if you take it out of my belly button.
How short were his shorts?
It was the GM of the course, I think.
Oh man.
See,
that's
Jared
even
knows
bigger.
all the details about the cart
Yeah,
guy,
Jared,
but
it seems like
he won't know
this guy.
anything about the cart girl.
What was his name?
Mikey.
Yeah, see, he knows everything about this cart guy.
Yo, but the cart girls, we had the cart girls.
What's their name? Exactly. He knows
Only,
the guys.
okay,
He knows the dudes.
the
that-
reason
got
I
him.
know,
We
the
got him.
reason I know it because he was on like a few good videos. That's why I know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Look him up. It's Mikey D.
Oh,
Huh?
Mikey D.
Mikey
That
Big D,
sounds like an
apparently.
adult film star name. Sounds like an adult film star who does male-on-male videos. Mikey D. Yo, did you see the new Mikey D video?
You might be incriminating yourself here. How would you know that?
Just a fun word to look up. I
You
don't know.
both are just incriminating yourselves tonight.
It's typical. That's kind of how it works. Yo, I was gonna say I was flying back from Miami last week, or this week actually, and some guy was like checking his bag, and he was like going through like looking through like I don't know, I guess just making sure whatever was in before he put it on the plane. Bro, this man had nothing but McDonald's in his checked bag, like just a
Guy
suitcase.
smuggling McDonald's.
Bro,
across
it was
state.
a suitcase full of McDonald's. Like he pulled out a couple tenders and was like, all right, it's good. Like he just was like making sure, just
Where
full
was this?
bags.
Palm Beach International?
This is no Fort Lauderdale. No, actually, it was in LaGuardia. This is on the way down. It was LaGuardia.
Guy smuggling McDonald's. Maybe they don't have the chicken tenders.
They're
down
not
there.
the same down there, you know?
It's the McRib from New York. I need.
The McRib.
You guys
McRib.
hear me?
Is
You
it?
guys ever heard of the McLobster?
No.
You know, there's a McLobster special up in like Maine.
Well, that makes
I think
sense.
the Dakotas have it too.
that
maybe.
makes
Dakotas
sense.
have a McLobster.
Bible.
That's gotta be McTrash.
It's
In
yeah.
I couldn't
Dakotas.
tell you the last time I had McDonald's.
I mean, how many people in the Dakotas
Oh,
do you
Kenny's
think like,
gone.
know what good lobsters look like?
Good. I don't think any do. I don't know where Kenny went. I can see everyone better now though.
Yeah, I could see it.
It's just the three of us.
Wait,
We lost
you
Kenny.
He's back.
Oh,
He might be
I
back.
can
he's
see
so
these
bad.
fuckers.
There we go. We're back.
Everything was going fine, and then the sound just
Good.
cut out
Or
every
Well,
fucking
technical
time.
difficulties. That's
Every
at South
fucking-
Carolina. Why?
Jesus, sound like
It's that south of the Mason-Dixon
Hey,
Wi-Fi
come
going.
on,
she's my
man.
Dixieland delight.
Call of Duty works just fine.
What
How's the weather down there right now?
Today, but it's been fucking nice. It is it's 41 right now, but it's been like mid 60s. It was like 70 degrees a couple days ago.
Oh, that's not bad.
No,
It was-
no
That's
complaint.
not bad.
last night when we were after at the bars, we were walking between bars. It was like 11 degrees
Yeah,
out, but
wow.
feels like 0 in Long Beach. I was like,
No,
what the fuck?
Yeah, man, can't leave any water in your tube; it'll freeze.
My what's it called? I couldn't even get my fucking windshield washed to
Mhm.
go this morning.
No.
I think I need to get like the one that doesn't like minus 30 or whatever.
My car won't even start. Tried to start
like
it the last 2 days. She gives a little. It'll be like 60 degrees out, and I'll be trying to go
so
to
it's
work.
not the weather; it's your car.
I go to work at 8 o'clock.
It's
Hey.
your car.
When it's nice out, my car
60 degrees,
starts
pretty
in
nice,
2
dude.
goes. I give her a little.
Sounds like it might be time for a new car.
It's time for a new car. I'm looking at some new trucks. I'm looking at some new
Oh
trucks.
yeah,
Looking at like the Ram 1500
that's a
F-150.
nice one.
Look at some big boys.
Some big boys.
Maybe a little guy, big truck.
Little guy, big truck.
I don't know.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know, man. This college
Dude,
football
yeah,
playoff
certain games are
starting to fucking piss me off. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Gabby and Tuck were both at the game.
Fucking
Yo, does anyone know how long Tuck was at the game for?
I don't know, but the over/under
It
Was halftime.
It's got to be
Well,
halftime. Yeah.
stopped talking to him after the first
How
quarter.
far is
and
Nashville to?
like
Game's
something like that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like he said,
What do you say?
from Ohio State. WS.
No, how far is Nashville to Columbus? Is that far?
Maybe. Yeah, they
I
drove.
assume they just drove, right?
But it was sick. He said the whole thing like out
Yeah.
before it. Went to a bunch of bars. He said one of the bars he went to the whole Tennessee fans. Like there's a sick atmosphere. So,
Yeah, the horseshoe's so sick.
It's got to be one of the sickest environments in all college sports.
It's so big too. Like it's crazy. Like when you that was definitely sold out, like oversold.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's probably like 105,000.
No doubt about it.
So it's
But yeah, I mean, the committee's got to do something though about these games. I mean, I understand that we're putting in these teams that are the most deserving, but sometimes the most deserving teams aren't.
Miami
the
should have
teams
been
that
in.
should be in. Not even Miami. I mean, I'm not even biasly talking about Mississippi, but like Mississippi, Alabama, those
Yeah.
quality of teams. I mean, you look at Indiana. You go through. I hate to be that guy who keeps bringing up the strength of schedule, but like they beat nobody. They got ass fucked by Ohio in the regular season. They scored 17 points on a lowly Michigan team. You know, the worst Michigan team we've seen in 10, 15 years.
Well, that's different. That's a division rival.
Beside the point.
They suck.
And you're saying Ohio State should have been in it?
No.
Indiana.
I'm saying teams
Oh,
like
Indiana.
SMU. You know, even I get the whole thing with the conference winners, but like even Clemson, man,
Yeah.
these games are
Like they shouldn't. If Syracuse didn't beat Miami, they wouldn't have been in it.
yeah, no. There's a whole lot of fuck ups. Like you got to think, Mississippi doesn't lose to Florida, they're in. Alabama doesn't lose to Oklahoma, they're in. Like there's a whole slew of mess ups. A&M could have won their way in.
And Pac-12 shouldn't have fucking disassembled.
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing ever. Like
That was dumb.
I was saying it a couple weeks ago. I don't know if it was to you boys, but like one of my favorite things from being in college was like being at a bar at like 12:30 and you look up and like fucking Oregon State's playing like Cal. And you don't even care about the game, but you're just hammered drunk and you're like, yeah, you're firing off live bets.
Yeah.
Like Pac-12 after dark was a beautiful thing.
Also,
like,
Pac-12 was such a good fucking conference.
Yeah, it was a great conference. A lot of good quarterbacks, and especially in our lifetime, like you go through the numbers, like Pac-12 guy, Pac-12 guy, Pac-12 guy. Pac-12 was churning out
Justin
quarterbacks.
Herbert.
Justin Herbert,
Oregon
most
guy.
recent, yeah.
Isn't Rogers? Wasn't Cal?
Rodgers,
Yeah,
Pac-12?
Rogers, Cal guy. I mean, there's a lot of them. Like Matt Leinart, maybe not the most successful NFL guy, but like a USC guy. Carson Palmer, he had a great NFL
Caleb
career.
Williams,
He was a
one of the
USC guy.
rookies.
Caleb Williams, USC guy. Gardner Minshew, Washington State guy. Like, there's just a whole slew of quarterbacks.
Wouldn't he
coming
also
out.
Michael
go to
Penix.
ECU?
Michael Penis,
No.
yeah, Washington guy. Like, there's. But you know what? I can't say that Michael Penis is a Washington guy. Like, he's an Indiana guy. The same way that I can't say Bo Nix is an Oregon guy. Like, Bo Nix is an Auburn guy.
So if you say Caleb Williams is the Oklahoma guy, then where's the line there?
That's a fair point.
Same like Baker. Is Baker Oklahoma guy or
Oklahoma.
is he
He was sooner.
where was he before?
It's like the same thing with like Joe Burrow's not an
Yeah.
Ohio State guy.
Yeah. I think it's already
Yeah, I see that.
finished. Like that's like where the difference was.
Who do you think's going to win it, Kenny? Who do you think's got the best shot at winning this playoff?
Oregon.
All right, Oregon.
Yeah.
They definitely have the best shot.
I don't know. They got their dick ran all
Ohio
over
State
them
looks
against
pretty
Penn
fucking
State in
good
that
this
Big
year,
Ten
but I
championship.
think Oregon, if they
Ohio
yeah,
looks
that's
like
the
a team
thing.
on
Like
a
Oregon
mission,
on
yeah.
paper, I
Yeah, they
think
lose.
they're talking on it, but Ohio State, after watching them yesterday, they looked just fucking what, dude. That hurt.
Right, that $20 million roster finally
Fucking,
looked
they
like
wanted
one.
to kill Tennessee. They didn't want to beat them. They wanted to fucking kill. Yeah.
They wanted to kill them.
What was the final? Like 42-10
Yeah,
or
it was
something?
like-
22-17.
It was
I was saying to
20
Gordon,
28 or what, 21-0 at the end of the first or something like that.
yeah,
End of
it
the
was
first.
21-0
Yeah.
after the first three drives, and I look over to Gordy in the middle of Bright Eye, and I go, "Oh, it's almost like Chip Kelly like looked around the room and was like, "Oh shit, I have the best wide receiver room
If
in
I put the
college."
ball in their hands, they'll do
You
something.
saw it. Yeah,
Yeah. I don't understand. Like that was like so when I watched that Michigan game against Ohio State, like they just like the offense was like both offenses were just like, oh, we're not playing today. It's like an off night.
Yeah.
Made no sense.
it was a classic noon Michigan Ohio State game though, like a 13-10, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what I want out of a
Or
football
just like a shootout, like a
I'm sick of
56, 52 or something.
Yeah, I'm sick of all the shootout. I'll just watch a game the Chiefs are playing, and if I want to see a shootout, maybe not this year, but
This year they haven't scored 30 yet.
yeah, I know. But that's what I was saying the other day. That's what makes them so dangerous is that they're used to just blowing teams' doors off. They're winning games in interesting fashions. Like they're winning on blocked field goals. They're winning on, they're
Yeah,
not.
at least it's not boring.
Yeah, they're not allowing a lot of points. And you see Steve Spagnuolo too. We already know what type of coordinator he is, but I mean, some of the blitz schemes that he's been drawing up are ridiculous. I saw one yesterday where he subbed in a linebacker on the line and brought the nickel corner off the edge and drops the lineman into coverage. It's like, who does that? I mean, guys have been doing it, but just in the fashion and in the speed that he does it, and it's all about the execution, especially at the NFL level. I know we're bouncing between NFL and college, but when we talk about the NFL level, it's all about the execution and the speed that you're able to execute these things, and the way he's able to get these guys on par with the system and buy into the system there in Kansas City is just it's ridiculous. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like it. I was talking the other day saying I've never seen a team three-peat. I don't know if it's possible. Kansas City team might three-peat, man.
Yeah, they're good.
I don't know.
Does Travis Kelce just retire if they three-peat?
He's not having a great year.
I
He's
don't know.
kind of been slowing down. Might look like he's still good.
He was like 35 or
kind
36.
You don't think so?
Down.
Maybe he had just like a stump this.
I mean, not
for a
so
little
much.
bit.
At the end of the day, he's a tight end. He was throwing up
That's
ridiculous receiving
that's what
numbers
you're
as a tight
expecting
end.
now. Like
for
you see him
5
doing that,
years.
you're thinking like, you know what I mean? And then when you see him become an actual tight end, you're like, what the fuck? He's basically a wide receiver playing tight end. That's what I mean.
Absolutely. And you see some of these younger guys like Brock Bowers now. Like he's becoming what Kelsey was at his best. But like almost a fifth receiver on the field. But a guy who's still big enough to be eligible on the line and block and
he's
get
doing a lot of
involved in the
little
run
shit
game.
that I guess you don't actually see
So
the blocks and taking people out of the play.
Right. Again, especially as a tight end, like being eligible on that line, it's a big deal. Whether, you can stay on the ball, get off the ball, what position you're in. in terms of which side, how you're on the ball. There's a lot of things that tight end can do more than just receiving. Right? I feel like we got so spoiled watching him, be a top 5 guy in receiving yards.
And
Whereas
they set that bar so fucking high with the receiving. Yeah.
Yeah, like Aaron Hernandez.
Right. Yeah. And then you step back and you look at a guy like Kittle, Aaron Hernandez. Step back and you look at a guy like Kittle, though.
Killer
and you're like, man, Kittle's kind of underappreciated
because he's not making those huge plays every Sunday, but he's doing such a role. He's playing his position.
Right. I say every week, I say he's the best true tight end in football, man. Like, there's nobody I want out there with my group of 11 guys.
I don't know, Zach Ertz a couple years ago.
Yeah. I mean, look, there's been
Brock Bowers right now.
No, but like a blocking tight end too, like actually playing the position of tight end, not receiver.
Gronk, there's guys before that. I mean, you look at Gronk too. Gronk's coming through a fucking hole with a fullback behind him.
Dude, Gronk was different. Gronk was just fucking probably do.
Yeah. He was on Spittin' Chicklets this week.
Do you see his podcast? Yeah, Edelman that he does.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
His hot tub story is fucking.
I can't believe he was on Chicklets this week. That was pretty surprising.
I'm not a big Chicklets listener, honestly.
Oh, I love Busy Boy and Wit Dog.
Didn't he get the shit beat out of him, Biz?
Yeah, he got jumped by like 5 golfers.
Yeah.
What happened?
Bro, he was defending some
It was the workers at the restaurant. They were starting beef with him, and he stepped in and then got his shit wrong.
No, the workers weren't starting beef with him.
No, the guys were starting beef with
They were just mucking up with some poor fucking small manager there. And he just stepped in. Good guy, Biz. And he took on 6 guys.
You don't see Jay Pine doing anything.
I would do that. No, also, wait, how does no one?
You'd run.
I would have hopped in. How does no one? How does no one step in and help? If you see someone 5 or 6 on one, how do you not help defend a guy?
Side, and people are standing on the sidewalk watching this Biz get chased down by 6 dudes, and they're just standing on the.
He was getting boot stomped by him too.
And there's just people on the sidewalk just what's going on? Personally,
so fucked.
I probably mind my business too, but I thought it was Biz, and I'd be like, this is my fucking moment.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, and of all people, I picked a fucking NHL goon to fight.
Into. You see what I think we talked about it. What's his was it TJ Watt was 2 minutes from there. He's like, I wish I had a 5-minute fucking heads up. He's like, I would have been there. Imagine TJ Watt and Biz.
Yeah, JJ Watt lives in the corner from the restaurant.
Yeah, he's like, imagine TJ Watt just pulls up, or JJ.
Bro, JJ Watt and Biz just fucking mucking it up would be unreal.
Yo, you know what? Speaking of fights, you know what I'm getting fucking sick of? These little Paul brother money fights.
Yo, that's a good take.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't condone this for the podcast.
People like us are talking about it. That's why there's that.
Yeah, I'm streaming these fights. I'd be really pissed off if I was paying, buy these fights. And
I saw at the bar. I was watching Borelli. So I was falling asleep at the bar. It was such a boring.
Man, I heard some shit Conor McGregor was saying he's gonna fight one of the little Paul wiener heads.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I hate them, but I kind of respect that they're fucking that good at marketing. Well, this man's making $50 million a fight.
And I'll fight one of them with a baseball bat for free. Sick of watching these guys. Why are we paying these losers?
Just give me a 9-iron.
In this day and age, we're making the people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, I saw the greatest video recently. You guys know that interviewer, the Bobby lady?
Yeah.
Who did the interview with Drake and everything?
Yeah.
I saw her. She was interviewing some I guess the lady.
Rapper.
Yeah, she's a musician or something. And she tells the lady on the podcast, she's like, "Oh, so I hear you're a famous musician." And the chick's like, "I ain't no magician or whatever the fuck you just said."
I make music.
And it's she's like, "I make music." And the lady's like, "Yeah, no, I think you're getting confused." And she's like, "I don't get confused. I know. I don't think. Thinking's ghetto." And I'm just sitting there watching. I'm like, this lady has more money than me and does not have a grasp on the English language.
Who was
wrong here societally? You know what I mean? I gotta send you.
I actually saw it, and then she's like, oh, like you're an artist, like you're an artist on like I see you on Spotify and like Apple Music, like you're an artist. Like, oh no, I don't do painting, right? She said something like that.
I don't do paintings or whatever bullshit ghetto shit you say. And it's like what?
Yeah,
we're
it's
making
crazy.
the wrong people.
I'm not no magician, honey. That's
Yo.
for broke bitches. I'm like, whoa.
What's it called? We were having this debate, not like separately, but like we were talking about Drake. Charlie's brother was visiting. He just left, but I was like, I was just, I don't know, for some reason I was singing like, "Fly Me to the Moon" by Frank Sinatra, classic. And I was like, oh, like everyone know, like, he's like, oh, who's Frank Sinatra? I'm like, what? He's like, bro, no one knows who that is. I'm like, dude, everyone knows who Frank Sinatra is. He's like, I was like, I think he's got to be more well known than like, I was like, just like spitballing a rapper like Drake. I bet more people know Frank Sinatra than Drake. Like, if you want to go 0 to 100, that was the debate I was having. Like, yeah, under 15, they probably don't know who Frank Sinatra is per se. But over 65, I don't think know who Drake is.
No, but you gotta think of that 35 to like 25 population.
Everyone should know both.
Yeah, but I'd be willing to bet that 90%
More. Yeah,
know
I
Drake
agree
and
with that.
Frank Sinatra.
I think everyone over 25 knows Frank Sinatra
I don't.
in the U.S.
I think if you went to a random saloon down in like Mississippi, Starkville, Mississippi, you walked in and you were like,
I don't even know Drake either,
you're
though.
like, hey guys, you're like, show of hands, who knows Frank Sinatra? I think you get 0 hands. Whereas I think if you said Drake, like someone.
Yeah, but in New York City, I think if you go to a bar and you say both names, I think everyone knows.
Nah.
You really think that Drake's that much more well known? I think, but
yeah, people are stupid and uneducated and don't know real music.
But if you go to poll 70-year-olds, you're gonna be like, Drake, what the fuck is that?
Well, what 7-year-olds are you polling?
What? I didn't polling. Polling or polling?
I mean, you're talking about
Yeah.
polling 7-year-olds. You gotta be careful.
70.
For your rank there, Jared.
Oh, I thought you said polling.
I'm saying 70-year-olds.
I'm like, whoa, polling 70-year-olds, Jared. You gotta get a new fetish, man.
No, pole, like pole dancing.
All right, wait. I have a question.
No,
I have a question
I
for
don't
you,
really
Rangers
know.
fans.
No,
No,
that's
that
not
don't
fun.
just
Yeah, we
there's nothing
saw
to do with that. What do you think about that scumbag Rempe, dude? Get him out of the league.
Dude,
He
I've
had
hated
his
Rempe.
fucking time.
I've hated him since the second we
He's
called
like
him
a
up for the
ticket
first time.
seller. He's like a ticket
He's like
seller,
the Paul
bro. That
brothers.
shit was so fucking dirty.
It's like,
So dirty.
all right. So people are saying that he's like 6'9". Like, what's he
Not
supposed to
hit
do?
like that.
And my counter argument to that is Adam Edstrom, who has been on our fourth line for every single game this year, is 6'8" and has not gotten a
That's fucking
single penalty
Tara.
for hitting.
Like about,
I actually haven't
How
seen him get a penalty.
the extra? You're telling me the extra
bro,
inch is
he
causing him to
leads
get
with his
ejected
whole
in
fucking
4
arm
of the
to that,
22 NHL games?
keep your fucking arm in.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he's just terrible.
And
Yeah.
he's turned. It was like it
No.
wasn't like he turned last second. He
That's
was
such a
turned
bad
the whole
idea.
time.
Like you learn from when you're what?
That's Pee-wee
6?
bullshit.
No, you
No.
learn from when you're 6.
I
You don't
said I
touch
was
someone
joking.
if
I
you
was
see
the
their
NHL's
number.
gonna have to fucking
Yeah.
put stop signs on the back of their jerseys for him, just for him.
No,
Yeah.
but it's like, and the sad part is like he was having a good game yesterday or
Yeah,
the
he
other
got
day.
a
Like he
break
drew
and
3
hockey player,
penalties
but-
like in the second period, but then he just like every other game he takes
Well, I
stupid
think he
penalties
thinks
at
he
the
needs
wrong
to
time.
do that.
Like, that's
I
like
don't know.
mid-ball.
Like I think you know what I mean.
I-
But congrats.
Couldn't tell you.
Who's a worse human, Matt Rempe or Saddam Hussein?
Well, I mean.
Well, it depends. 'Cause I don't like Matt Rempe, but he hasn't necessarily hurt the
I mean, this
Rangers.
8-game
Are we
suspension
comparing him
isn't
to
fucking
someone
helping him.
really bad?
But I mean, like
Yeah,
it's
it probably
better
does
that he's
help
not
him
on the
actually when we
ice.
talk about it. Yeah.
Like it kind of is helping us
He-
because in 4 of his
Bro,
games, he's taken a
has more-
5-minute
he has more
major, got ejected.
what,
Now we're killing.
games missed because of ejections than just in the show. He's something stupid. I saw some stats.
No,
Yeah,
he has more
that's
ejections
fucking-
than points.
I mean, which I get it. You're not a
He has
you're not
2
a point
points
guy.
in the regular
You know,
season,
you're
4
you're
ejections.
doing. You play that role. You fight. You do whatever.
Yeah, but you still have to play.
Yeah,
you have to
that was
play a
just
legal
ridiculous.
hockey game. You can go out there and try to hit everything,
be
but
clean,
it
bro.
needs to be a
Yeah.
legal hit. Yeah, you can't just run around and try to take people's heads off because you're a foot
Congrats
taller
on
than them.
getting rid of Trudeau.
He's 6'9" without skates.
You know what I mean? Congrats on getting rid of
Yeah,
Trudeau.
really.
But he's
I'm so happy about that.
Yo, we
Who's the
fleeced
got
them.
some big
Who's going to be the
skates.
captain?
Oh yeah,
He's
huge.
got some big skates.
Yeah.
I had some big feet too.
No, I'm extremely
Who's gonna
happy
be the
about
next
the
captain?
Trouba trade. The Kako one, I'm a little on the fence
Yeah.
because he was having a good year. I feel like we probably could have gotten a little more than
I feel like we
2
talked
late
about that a
round
while ago,
picks and
Jed.
a UFA defenseman.
I feel like with
What?
Capo,
We were talking about a while
trade
ago.
him, but like get top for him, let him do put in some work, and then because he's not a bad hockey player, he can go to another team and be really
Yeah, I
good
mean,
for that
like-
fucking team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised they traded him. I'm a little surprised in the timing that they did it in. Because if you
Last
look at,
year,
well, they should have traded him at last year's
Yeah.
deadline.
For Gensel.
But that's
Yeah.
beyond, we're past that. But like you look at like all the advanced metrics and everything, and it's like Cooley, Kako, and Heedle were one of the best defensive lines in the entire NHL. And then you just
Yeah.
go away and trade one of them. Now, given after what he said after the game, he got scratched. Like you had to trade him because he can't walk back into that locker room.
Yeah.
He threw the team under the bus.
he did go back in the locker room. He played one more game.
Yeah, but like you can't live in that locker room.
No.
He literally he told the media that he's a scapegoat and he's not the worst player and that the veterans are the problem. Like you can't stay in that room.
Yeah. No, I
He,
agree.
he asked for a trade without asking for a trade when he said that.
Maybe not.
Which, like, it sucks. I really hope he does really well. He's in Seattle. I don't know if he'll stay in Seattle.
I always think about the fact that, like, I remember, like, the Rangers got, like, the lottery. They got, like, second overall pick, the
That
first
fucked
overall
them.
pick. And, like, like, the last, like, you have, like, all these insane
Yeah,
drafts.
gas
You good,
bubble.
Kenny?
Good. Don't worry about it.
Like, all these, like, why couldn't they get, like, the McDavid draft or the Matthews draft or, like, all these, like, unreal first, like, picks? And, like, I think Lavi's going to be a great player, but, like, he's not McDavid caliber. He's not Matthews caliber. He's not, like...
Yeah, but it's so you can't really compare to those.
It's just
guys. Like,
unlucky.
how many McDavid or like? There's only what?
But, like, look at...
Out of the first overall picks in the last 12 years, how many of them are true superstars?
That's what I'm going to look at.
3.
NHL draft first overall picks.
Right,
like Macklin Celebrini, I think is a true game breaker.
But like
I think Jack Hughes is a game breaker.
Slavkovsky's not a superstar. Power's not a superstar.
But
Dahlin's not a superstar.
I think Dahlin is
he's not a superstar.
He is superstar level.
If they were superstar, they wouldn't be losing 13 straight games.
So there's a whole bunch of other issues.
But it doesn't matter. A superstar would not let that happen.
But like McKinnon, I guess it's hit or miss, but like it sucks.
Ekblad's not a superstar. Heeshier's not a superstar. Like,
Yeah, but look at
these
these
guys drafted.
Look,
Eric Johnson, bro.
Bro, that's one. But look, between Ovechkin, Crosby, Patty Kane, Steven Stamkos, Tavares,
Yeah, but that's
are all game breakers.
All right, but that's 16 years ago. I said like out of the last 12, how many?
I think
so.
Celebrini, Bedard,
not including the last 2. It's too early to call them.
Play prop hunt later.
I think Hughes, Dahlin.
I don't think Dahlin's a superstar. He's a star. Same thing with Hughes. I don't think he's a superstar.
But I think I would take Dahlin and even
Heischer
over
great players
over Laffy.
No, I wouldn't take Dahlin over Laff.
I don't know. Dahlin's a top probably.
He's hurt.
15.
He's hurt every year.
I guess.
Why would I want a hurt player even if he's good?
Yeah, I mean that's valid. I don't know. I think
But it's like those guys aren't making the plays game in and game. And neither's Lafreniere yet. He has flashes.
Yeah.
But these guys, they like your superstars are putting up 120 plus points every year.
I'm pretty sure Dahlin had like 85 last year, something ridiculous.
But that team he's on is fucking.
I'm gonna check the game notes.
I don't think so.
Like I think he had like a big year. I don't know. I think we should go to the top in a minute. Like he has 19 points in 26 games this year.
He has 311, 462 career games.
Yeah, but he's what's it
You're
called?
gonna tell me he's a
Defenseman.
superstar?
Hey, he did miss. Wait. last year.
He
No,
had
2 years
59 points last year.
in 81. Yeah, first of all, he hasn't missed much time in the last 3 years. He also had 73 the year before in 78 games. He's a defenseman. He doesn't need to be
Okay,
true point
look
scorer.
at like Dobson last year. What Fox does year in year out. McCarr, Quinn Hughes.
I think those are all better. Yeah,
exactly. Those are your superstar defensemen.
I think
yeah,
he's still a
Dobson is
top
a
10, top
superstar.
15
Yeah.
offensive.
But that doesn't mean he's a superstar.
I think
He's a
fair.
star player.
But Laffy's not a top 15
No.
forward.
Absolutely not.
So
He's a. But
No,
there's a huge difference between a superstar and a star.
yeah. Okay, well, Dahlin's star, but he has
Okay.
He has
superstar
potential. Yes.
Yeah. Where Laffy is not a star yet. He's
He has a star potential.
rising.
Yeah.
He has
I'd like you guys to put this in terms that I can understand. I'd
Let's
like you
watch-
to put this in terms of like
Watch hockey for
candy,
what, dude?
bread. Like rank this in terms of bread. Like who's the sourdough? Who's the Italian bread here? Who's the Wonder Bread? Like let me know.
Bro, so Laffy would be
Sloppy.
Laffy's
Yeah.
like an average rye bread with sourdough potential. And then Dahlin's a good French baguette with marble
It's like
marble
not toasted,
sourdough
hasn't been thrown
potential.
in the oven yet. You know, once he gets toasted, once he gets thrown
Right,
in
so
the
you're
oven,
gonna
a little
use
fresh
Dahlin.
mozzarella on top. Huh. Yeah,
Yeah. Like Dahlin,
yeah,
like
yeah.
All right, this
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, but like
This makes sense.
McDavid's like when Kenny used to make like working
Yeah,
brands
that
and
shit
go
was
get a
sick.
Dominator. It was just absolute gas. Yeah, like that's McDavid.
Man, I'll tell you what, I'll slander the shit out of brands right now. That don't nobody on this pod go there. Skimpiest sandwiches of all time. I went there and got a breakfast sandwich the other day. They put 2 slices of bacon on my fucking sandwich.
you know
Who
what?
does that?
McDavid's
Yeah, they
this
have been light. I'll still go and get the Dominator. They put like extra chicken cutlet now, but like less bacon.
No disrespect to whoever owns it. I feel bad because that's like their livelihood, but like they
Drop-offs,
suck at their
drop-offs.
job.
Fabiano. I
Like
think
they got to do
Fabiano
better.
owns it.
Yeah, they got to.
McDavid and Matthews.
She got to stop doing skimpy sandwiches. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, if they're gonna be charging me $16,
Right?
You
Give me
know?
some
It's
fucking
flipping,
meat
know?
on a sandwich.
That bitch
It's
was
like 14
$10
and change,
when
I
I
think.
was there. Yeah,
It was like 10.
yeah, bro.
With a bag of chips and a
Yeah.
drink. It was
Yeah,
like
In Arizona. Yeah.
That was crazy. And if we had a
Coffee
line
Kenny's
that day, you
working
guys
was like
walk in, I'd be like, Dominator? All right, bet. Throw it to you. Don't even worry. The money rolling in this place.
Yo, a lot of people on this pod don't. A lot of people on this pod don't know how goated Kenny is. I have a,
Kenny is the
It
goat.
I have a
makes
sister
sense.
who used to go in there, Fran's Deli, all the time. They'd have a line wrapped out the door. Kenny would see this thought from outside the door and just be like, "Yup." And by the time that chick would make her ass to the front of the line,
Bro, I'm
already
not-
had her
these
iced
fucking-
coffee locked and loaded.
I'm not.
This kid
yeah.
already knew
It's
locked
the
and
regulars,
loaded.
and then we have a line of just
Go.
city people that came straight off the train. I'm like, I'm getting the people that come here every day, bro.
As we like to
Idiots.
call it, in the
Yeah,
video
the
game world,
fucking
bots.
CPUs. Asking for a plain burger with
I think my
tomato
favorite
and
thing
fucking.
is
That's it.
No, the NPCs.
Basically, fucking.
Yeah, I'd like tomato
Yeah,
and
I'll take
Swiss
tomato
cheese
and
on a
Swiss
roll.
cheese on a bagel. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Yeah, I'm like, no,
Just
you're getting a
simply-
fucking E-train and you're gonna like it.
You're gonna like it.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You'll like
Yeah.
this fucking chicken cutlet.
Bro, you know it's a sneaky one? The
Number
number
four,
4
yeah.
used to do me wonders.
That was our special
That
right
was.
there. I remember the story. This one day, we're playing roller. Fucking me, Jared, mad guys playing roller. Me and Jared, typical us, get hungry. We're like, all right, we need to
Roller
fucking
skate over.
Yeah,
we need to eat
rollerblading
something
more,
right now. Fucking brands is still open. Wheel over there. Someone's in there. We're in there looking at the menu, and Jared's like, yo, like, I could really fuck this up. It's got grilled chicken, onions. I remember grilled
Yeah,
chicken,
it's like
onion,
honey mustard
spinach,
and
honey mustard, and Asiago cheese
Yeah.
on like toasted garlic bread.
The
And this
garlic
motherfucker's
bread.
like, yo, this is legit.
Fucking-
And I'm like, all right. I'm like, 2 of them. Let's do it. Yo, staple ever since.
Yeah.
Staple.
Because he always used to
Yeah.
like dominate.
That was all you.
train,
That was Jared
or-
sniffed.
I appreciate
Dude, I'm
that.
pretty sure I've been to.
Oh, come on. Remember
Maybe
the
100 times lifetime.
Well-
I think I've ordered 100 Dominators.
Yeah, but
No
remember
way.
what was the
So, I
one?
don't think I've gotten anything
the hammer, the roast
Nah,
beef.
the
You
chicken
put me
cutlet
onto that
hammer.
one.
The
Tristan
chicken
put me
cutlet.
onto the
That's
chicken
not even on the
cutlet
menu,
hammer.
son.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Nah, that's a special
Yeah.
one. You got to know a guy to get that.
I think it was
Yeah, all that.
the Boston
yeah.
Bruin. Is that the
Oh,
corned beef
Oh my
one?
god!
That shit hit.
And they had the
Fuck,
Black
dude.
Hawk one was like the steak with the eggs and the
Yo,
peppers.
that was so good.
OG brands, classic.
Yeah,
It's
well,
like
that
OG
was Joe's
Zambonis.
spot
Yeah.
before
They fell off.
brand, so it was the same shit. Everything just had a different name. It
Yeah.
was the same sandwiches,
Yeah,
but
I'm not a. Yeah, not a major fan, but you talk
oh
about
my
him and
god, he
delicatessens, they
fucking
go hand in hand. I'm a
he
big
knew how to
Joe
run a
brand
fucking deli,
delicatessen
bro. I'll
guy.
tell you that right now. He knew how to run a deli.
Yeah, I'll
He was
concede,
like
no
a
doubt about
old
that.
school like
10 out of
deli
10.
kind of guy too. Like you'd fuck it like something up, and he would just be throwing half a pound, like a whole half of a ham across the deli, not even caring. Like, oh fuck, and just at you, hit you in the back. You're on the slice.
Well, you
next
talk
thing know,
about
you got a
like
hit in the back. You're like, what the fuck?
you got a
You
got a
across
ham
the
headed
face.
past your face. Well, you talk about old school deli, like that goes hand in hand with like, yo, the customers were always met
Yeah.
with that guarantee that your
Yeah, you knew
sandwich
what
was
you were
going to
getting,
be thick,
bro.
it was
Yeah,
going to be
the
good.
coffee was good.
You want to talk two
No,
guarantees?
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'll say two guarantees that still they don't like. Their CEOs and founders are like, fuck no, we're not changing it. It's the 99-cent
Shout out
Arizona
to
iced
them,
tea
bro.
and the Costco $1.50 hot dog with soda.
Yo, what's the deal with this chicken bake? Has anyone had one?
I have. Yeah, it's overrated as fuck.
I never had it.
I found about this little fat kid and his fucking gay dad on the TV, on the internet. They do the
Yeah, big
we're
Gus-
Costco
Big
guys.
Justice.
Chicken bacon.
I will say the double chunk chocolate cookie
It is pretty fucking good.
fucking gas.
That sounds like it would be sick.
So
but
gas.
this chicken
dude.
bake
the
makes
chicken
me
bake,
question.
the
That's
chicken
why
bake,
I'm asking.
very overrated.
Is it good though? I want to do. Is it worth buying and trying?
He just fumbled.
I don't know. I'm thinking about the question. I mean, like, I'd rather just like get a hot dog.
Yeah, their
That's
pizza,
fries,
a
Gordo,
full
love
18-inch
it,
fries is
glizzy.
$9.95.
Yeah, with a pizza.
But it's also like if you live in fucking New York, you don't get that
If
shit.
you get Costco pizza and you live in New York, you should just have your fucking license rescinded.
That's like Domino's. Like the only time it's acceptable to get Domino's in New York if it's past like fucking midnight and you can't
You're
get
hammered.
and you
Even
can't
then,
get
West
like a
End's
slice
probably open.
elsewhere.
All right, I say we hop into this
Yeah.
little,
Pretty good. Use it.
what, top five? That.
Yo,
let's
let's jump to.
hop
What'd you
into the
say?
top five or whatever.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, man. But I'd just like to shout out. This isn't sponsored. I'd like to shout out Lido Kosher Deli. I had the fucking
They put a
greatest
pound
lunch
of corned
yesterday.
beef on your
Brought
shit.
to you by Lido Kosher Deli. I'm gonna put everybody on right now. You can go buy this at your local kosher deli. It doesn't have to be Lido, but it's better if it is, obviously. You get the corned beef pastrami combo sandwich, right? But the key is you gotta get extra rye
You
bread
can
on
make
the
two,
side
yeah,
because they give you a
you
fucking
can make
fat
two
sandwich,
sandwiches.
but you get to make
Yeah.
two combo sandwiches, and then you got to get two
Yeah.
potato knishes.
They do
The square ones though.
They do square potato knishes with corned beef pastrami between. You use that instead of rye bread.
Yeah, that's insane. I would love that probably, but I'd also probably clog an artery and have a heart
They said
attack.
he recovered that. Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out Lido Kosher Deli though.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Can you imagine top five brought to you by Lido Kosher Deli?
Yeah.
They're just like selling us
They'd be
fucking
shipping
corned
me
beef all day long.
the corned beef.
That's
and
convenient.
stuff, dude.
That's like a weird sponsorship to want, but
Oh,
like
okay,
that's
okay.
I wouldn't be opposed.
that's
like,
one that I would want.
I would love to have.
bro, it's like I got a
Yeah.
pastrami
Yeah.
guy.
Right.
Just like
Right.
right. in the pod.
This is the weekly. Yeah, it's the weekly Sunday Chirps Top 5 brought to you by Lido Kosher Deli. Go enjoy a nice hot pastrami on rye. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be a great ad. That'd be a great promo to cut.
All right, and on that note, we are doing top 5 active quarterbacks.
Brought to you by Lido Kosher Deli.
It is going to be, who wants what pick? Who you want first? You want second? You want third? What do you want?
I'll take the last pick. We're gonna do a snake, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna do a snake. I'll take the last pick. Drafting the NFL quarter. Active
Yeah,
only, right?
Active only. I want 2.
Active only.
I'll
Kenny,
take
you want 1 or
Okay.
3?
I have them all pulled up because
Yeah.
it's like
Yo, I gotta
we're gonna
I
we're gonna
have
have to
no, I have
we're gonna
nothing
have to
pulled up.
I
draft
got
a
a
couple
sneaky
shitty ones. So.
list.
I don't need anything pulled up. I got my guys.
Yeah,
My
but so what if
quarterback
somebody
room is
takes your
gonna
guys, Gordo?
surprise.
At 1,
Nope, I
I'm
got my
taking
guys.
Jacoby
I'm so,
Brissett.
like-
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, this is the one. I always am so confident. This is the one I get pigeon
Number 1.
tossed.
I feel like there's only one right answer for number 1.
I'm like,
All right,
Josh
there might
Allen.
be 2. I'm not taking Josh Allen.
Yeah,
I'm
2.
taking-
There's
I'm
2
1.
right answers here.
Might be 3 right now. With
I'm taking Mahomes. So I feel
Yeah.
like you have to. You have to, right?
yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, hold on.
There's a legitimate case for Lamartha Stewart Jackson.
Yo, I was
That's
just
what
saying-
I'm
Dude,
taking
let's
too.
get that.
Legitimate case.
I thought we were between Lamar and Allen, but I'm taking Lamar at 2 if he's there.
All right. At least now I have
Lammer the Hammer.
my favorite quarterback, Mr. Joshua Allen.
Jerk them off. Why
Joshua
not?
Allen. Why is he your favorite, Dad?
He's just a vibe. If you see, like, he's in like the golf
He is
videos.
just a vibe
He's
guy.
a vibe guy.
He is a vibe guy.
He's just one of the
I
guys.
didn't know we
too.
were
Like,
ranking
he
off
was rigging
vibes
like
here.
they're playing Bob the Sports. In the Bob the Sports video, they're doing like drinking challenges, playing golf.
I don't think they're getting 14, by the way. No, they're not scoring here.
Yeah.
All right, so I get 2 back-to-back here, right?
Get 2 back to back.
Get
Oh,
2 back to
VTB.
back.
I'm gonna take 2 sneaky picks that I don't think anyone's thinking of. I'm gonna take I don't really like this guy, but I'm gonna take Jalen Hurts.
That's bad,
I think
Jake.
that's a bad take.
And I'm gonna take a little Oregon action. I'm gonna take Justin Herbert.
I
I
can't.
love the
I'm gonna
Justin
take
Herbert
5.
pick.
Yeah, Justin Herbert's only one of
I don't really know if I like the.
So I get
Jalen
1 or
Just
2
push
here, Jared.
guy.
Justin.
Do I get 1 or 2?
What do you say?
You're gonna get back.
Oh,
You're gonna get
fuck
2, but
me.
that's you got like a hot sec till we get to you.
I don't want 1.
It's me next. I don't even trying to think. I'm
Too
trying.
bad.
Who else like even
Yeah.
is fucking?
No, don't cheat. What are you doing?
All right, let's see.
Yeah,
Take Geno Smith right now. Look at that dot he just threw.
You
I
guys
got,
say-
I got a sneaky pick that no one's thinking of. I don't know what's gonna get back.
I'm trying to think like even like quarterbacks
There's
right now.
one
like,
that's so obvious
NFC
that I feel like
East,
has to be
maybe.
taken before he gets back.
Well,
I don't know if I'm.
I
It
guess
has-
that guy's gonna be
I'll
taken.
be very surprised. He gets back to me.
Honestly, I'm going Jared Goff.
Bro, who did you say? Wait, who did you
Good
and
name.
Jared say
You know,
for your pick?
I took.
Well,
You have a
I'm
white
about
yet?
to go.
Tell you what, Jared
I
Goff's
got
first
3.
overall pick though. That's not like a Jared.
Yeah.
No, Jared Goff was a first. He's a former first overall
So
pick,
was
like in the
fucking
NFL
Lafayette
draft.
Ray. I mean, what are we
He's a
talking
good
about?
player. I don't know. Jared Goff's a lot better than fucking Lafayette.
Could have gone like
Yeah,
Nail
that was
Yakupov or
gross.
something.
Don't
You have to
talk
pigeon
about
toss the bait.
That?
Nail
Yeah.
Yakupov, Islanders legend. All right, what do you got here?
I'm gonna go a little rookie
Yeah,
action.
good,
Take
pretty
Jaden
good.
Daniels.
That's what I was
Having a
thinking about.
great
Kenny, it
season.
looks like that guy's falling to you. I think I know who you're talking about.
Is it me? Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
It is you.
It-
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the guy.
that's a
can't believe
fucking
That's the
pigeon
guy.
to me.
Yeah, I knew he was there. Listen, right now with the
It's the guy I
Yeah.
wanted to take, but I got a shitty draft.
You have
Um,
another one after Joe Burrow too.
I'm gonna go with another vibe guy who's been on some streams and shit like that. I'm going with CJ Stroud.
Wow. You know,
That's
I'm
a
a big,
good fucking pick.
Yeah.
I'm a big CJ Stroud lover. He's always talking
Yeah.
about God and shit after
He
the
was doing a
games. Like, I love
bunch
that
of
guy.
shit with like
He's a good kid.
sketch. He's like a diehard Houston fan. He's on like a bunch of streams with him and stuff. And it's like he just seems like he has like a sick
Sketch, yeah,
personality.
Sketch.
Just a fucking football player.
Sketch is also a former adult male film star, though. It's not
Yo.
Wait.
All right, next pick.
Go
Go on.
Don't get
I'm
that.
gonna pick some playing for the last 2 years down in Tampa. I'm gonna go
Yeah, good pick.
Yo, that's what I was gonna say.
That's a sneaky pick. I got the best pick that nobody's talking about. Jared's not gonna take him.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this draft, but we're gonna
Gotta
stay
get
hot. I'm going Jordan Love.
Not a bad
I
pick.
don't
Though.
hate that.
It's not a bad pick.
In the third round, don't hit. I'm only drafting guys with the first name starts with the letter J.
That's fair. I'm gonna take my.
You, Joe.
Well, I'm gonna end that trend right now. I'm gonna take a future first ballot Hall of Famer, the ex-Georgia Bulldog. I'm gonna take Matthew
choice, good
Stafford.
That's a good pick.
My next. That's a sneaky one.
That
It's a
is
great
sneaky
one.
That's a sneaky one. I know what he's talking about. And this is where it gets interesting right here, right? Because now I want to start thinking about, like, all right, is Sam Darnold in there? You know, Russell Wilson's fucking shit up. Is Russell Wilson in there? You know, I hate Dak Prescott. He went to Mississippi State. I'm not picking him. You know, there's a lot of,
QB in the league,
you know,
dude.
a lot of options.
The highest QB in the
Say that
league. You
again?
don't want him. I don't know. Gardner Minshew's got a sick mustache, but I'm not gonna lie.
Gardner Minshew's got a sick mustache. Bryce Neal Young is too young. Derek Carr is a fucking weirdo. I get another pick here, right?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm just gonna take this pick. Just solely. You want to talk about vibes, guys?
No.
You guys do
I
not
know.
know vibes, guys. Yeah, talk about fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's just for Team Cam. That pick.
Yeah.
For those of you who can't see the audio, the video, audio only, I just ate a W. I'd like to take the crab leg, man, Jameis Winston. Yeah, I'd like to take Jameis Winston. You want to talk about vibes in QB rooms? I mean, we're leaving a lot of guys out. We're leaving Tua, Brock Purdy. I'm leaving them all on the table. Give me fucking Jameis Winston. Give me Jameis Winston. Give me Jameis Winston.
All right. Yeah, bye. I actually.
You want to talk about glue guys, man? He's a 5,000-yard passer.
Yeah, for both teams. We add them up.
Jameis Winston, 30 and 30 in 2019. Never forget. 5,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions. You want to talk about magic?
Look at Mac Jones going deep to Brian Thomas Jr.
Oh, we have him in the parlay.
Do we?
Yep.
Do I?
Yes, do I? Oh, what's that?
I think we do.
I don't.
We do need the Jacks to win this too.
This is the official Sunday Chirps parlay watch brought to you by Jägermeister.
I thought it was brought to you by Leo Costello.
No, that was the top five.
Wait, I just Josh Allen.
We need another J quarterback.
Multiple sponsors.
He took Jameis.
I know. I was at James.
He took famous Jameis.
I don't know who else is Jay.
Figure it out.
I was in
Jacoby Brissett.
It just has to be active. They don't have to be a starter.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take. I was gonna take my guy on my fantasy team, Brock Purdy.
Cock Purdy. Okay.
Cock Purdy.
Going to me? Oh.
Goes back to Gordo.
I mean, I think there's a name that's kind of been left out there, and I'm gonna grab Kyler Murray here, the little midget.
There's a little water bug out there.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, he has his ups and downs, but you know, solid quarterback. A little small, but
No, I feel that. Kenny, you got your final two.
I'm going to go. I don't even know how to introduce this guy, but I'm going to go with.
I'm gonna be honest. Kirk Cousins.
Did he get
Just
cut?
got cut.
Yeah, he's still
Nah, he got benched for Michael Penis, though.
yeah, he is a dog.
He got benched for a lefty rookie.
But he's an active quarterback. He's had a great career.
Nah, he's a dog. I'm a big Kirk Cousins guy. I'm a big Kirk Cousins guy.
What do you got? Snap, crackle, and pop over there?
Going with Bryce Young.
What? Bryce Young? Yeah.
Bryce Neal Young, huh?
I think he's
trending.
He's trending
up.
on the fucking Carolina Panthers. That's what his problem is.
I don't know. He's trending up.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Dude.
Chubba Hubba's
I remember watching the game and he was in a switchover situation and this kid just did like the Mario jump. Like, trying to hit his head on the thing and Mario jumps over his O-line and throws a pass. He's also a college goat, so.
Yeah.
No, I feel that. Yeah, we got the last few. Gordy, who's your last pick?
I'm gonna go back to the rookies section.
You going with someone playing right now?
He is playing right now. I'm going with Drake May of the Patriots.
I like that.
Listen, the guy's had a good year
Not-
since he
not a
took
bad
over for
QB.
Jacoby Brissett. And yeah, he's playing good with
Yeah.
the weapons
Agreed.
he doesn't have.
Yeah, his number one receiver is Hunter Henry,
Tight
tight
end
end.
guy.
Tight end, big tight end,
Tight end.
guys.
Kittle.
Like he's got no weapons. He's kind of balling out.
Brock.
He's gonna
Wait
be a
till we
good
get Travis
quarterback in this
Hunter.
league.
Yeah. I'm going my final pick.
What an awful pick this is gonna be.
All right, he's on the screen right now, Mr. Sam Darnold.
Yeah, terrible pick.
Oh, pump the brakes.
Seeing ghosts, this guy.
Yeah, look at as he's on the ground.
Nobody's picked Tua, huh?
I was thinking about that.
Nobody
but, like,
picked Tua.
Does
If
he
I
have?
wanted to pick Tua, I'd go to the hospital.
I don't
now.
like lefties. Yeah, I don't like brain
I'd go
dead
to the
lefties.
hospital now if I wanted to pick Tua
Yeah.
for my team.
I'm gonna go down the rookie path.
Yeah, welcome to the
I'm
wave.
gonna go down the rookie path.
No
and
way.
I'm totally gonna take him. Let me tell you something. I said it here on Sunday Chirps on the 22nd of December in 2024. Bo Nix is going to be the best quarterback out of that draft. You pair Sean Payton up with another undersized, smart guy who says "fuck it" and just slings the ball down the field. Give me that. Give me Bo Nix.
I don't know. That
Big
no,
on Bo
I
Nix.
like that pick.
I like the
I like
pick.
that pick.
I don't know if Bo Nix can be the best quarterback. In
Out
that
of this draft, yeah, Drake May's the only competition.
Jaden Daniels.
Nah, Jane Daniels will be fucking doing color commentary like RG3 in another 4 years.
That seems motivated.
No. I hate the Redskins. Fuck them. Fuck them and their little running quarterbacks. Fuck that kid.
Oh my.
And he went to LSU. Double fuck him. Fuck Malik Neighbors too. I hate him.
Anyone else on the list?
Yeah, I can keep going. I hate Dak Prescott. I hate Chris Jones. Fucking Brandon Walker, I love you, but Brandon Walker, you are on my shit list. All the shit that you talk about Ole Miss, fuck you and State. State's garbage. You're not getting shit in the transfer portal. You're still going to be garbage next year, and the Golden Eggs staying in Oxford.
Yo, you know who I've been high on as a quarterback? Jackson Dart. I think Jackson Dart's for realsy.
I mean, Giants are 1-0 with Ole Miss quarterbacks. I mean, we did pretty good with Eli, right?
That's what I'm saying. I've been saying this all
Give me
year.
fucking Jackson Dart. I hope as long as he doesn't cry again.
I think on that note.
No, wait, hold on. Time out. Just don't give me Shador Sanders. You cannot be a Giants fan and say you want Deion Sanders' son to be the quarterback. You're either not old enough or you don't love the Giants long enough and your parents don't love the Giants to tell you the pain that Deion brought to the Giants
But maybe
when
he
he
can
was
redeem
in that
himself.
stupid cowboy uniform.
Different tight end.
There's no redeeming yourself when you play for the Cowboys, Jared.
Yeah, but what if Deion comes in as coach?
Two things that are unredeemable: genocide, murder, playing for the Cowboys. These are things that are unredeemable in life. Once you do the playing for the Eagles, playing for the Redskins, once you do these things, you are going to hell.
No, the Redskins are
Yeah.
You can't deny that.
Do I name this podcast? I was thinking Church versus Costco,
Over
but it might be like
Sunday church.
it might be genocide,
playing
murder,
for the Cowboys.
Genocide versus
life in jail.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
What's worse? I don't know. You tell me. I'm not condoning genocide or playing for the Cowboys, just so everyone is clear. I think both are terrible things. Which is worse? Up in the air, though.
It's debatable. And on that note, if you've made it this far, like the channel, subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Cheers.
Merry Christmas.